This time, no rules, no punishments, and no more secrets.
All right, that was a clip from 50 Shades Darker, out in theaters today. The movie is the second installment to 50 Shades of Grey. Joining us right now, entertainment reporter Katrina Szish. Katrina, good to see you.
Good morning.
Is this the hot movie of the weekend?
You know, actually, this is going to be the second hottest movie of the weekend, but in terms of, I guess, hot and steamy, yes, it will be the hottest movie of the weekend.
Yeah.
The Batman Lego movie will not be quite as hot as that one, but unfortunately, this movie falls a bit flat. The storyline is not as great. E.L. James' husband wrote the screenplay. It's expected to pull in only about $40 million this weekend, whereas the last one in 2014 pulled in over $80 million, making it a President's Day weekend and Valentine's Day record breaker. This time, not so much. It's probably going to come in at number 2, preceding Valentine's Day.
Because the first movie did so well because it was right along with the book.
Right along with the book.
Yeah.
I mean, this one is also based on a book, but I think the novelty has worn off of, you know, the sexy businessman and the doe-eyed lover and all of that. So it's definitely not going to dominate the box office this time around. But you can bet it's going to have a great audience still coming in at number 2.
I want to ask you about the Lego film. I want to see that. But first, let's go to this other sequel today.
Yeah.
John Wick. This is another sequel. It's John Wick Chapter 2, the action flick depicting Keanu Reeves as a professional assassin.
Exactly.
Looks good. The original movie grossed $14 million during opening weekend in 2014. How does this one follow up? This one
actually is expected to do better. It's supposed to gross about $20 million. And Keanu Reeves does so well in these films. This time he is an ex-hitman. Supposedly he says, I'm not that guy anymore, you know, as only Keanu can do. But he still plays these roles so well. And interestingly enough, that first movie, as you mentioned, was kind of a cult hit. Took in way more than they expected. Was about $20 million to produce. Lionsgate is not telling us how much this one cost to produce. But sequels usually cost more, but it's still predicted to come in at number 3, but still do well.
All right, now the kid-friendly movie of the weekend is the Lego Batman movie.
Yes.
I personally love Legos. I have a Lego man at my house, which I love. Is this going to be good for children and parents?
This is just a family-friendly movie, an hour and a half of pure fun, nothing dark, but just we laugh at Will Arnett being, you know, voicing Batman the entire time, and it's supposed to do great for Warner Brothers and for Lego, bringing in an estimated $60 million, but I think it's going to be more than that.
Okay, so I mean, Lego just keeps reinventing itself.
It really does, and I think it's interesting. The first Lego movie, which came out in 2014, actually increased the sales of Legos 15%.
Wow.
So it was great for the company, but it also worldwide, after all was said and done, the film itself grossed nearly $500 million.
I just, you know, looking
around New York, that you can't miss.
There's all these Lego shops, and it's interesting. But it's been a real success story in the toy market. Switching gears, Sunday, the 59th annual Grammy Awards.
Yes, this is going to be a big night of performances.
Okay, so a lot of the performances include Beyonce, Adele, Katy Perry, Lady Gaga.
Yep.
Okay, before I get my popcorn and sit down to watch it, are they going to get political on us this year, or are they going to actually focus on celebrating music?
You know, I really hope that it would just be about celebrating music like Lady Gaga did at the Super Bowl.
She did a great job.
And I was so proud of her.
Too.
The ultimate pro. I think, unfortunately, you know someone's going to get up there and say something. Not sure who it's going to be, but we're also looking forward to tributes to both Prince and George Michael. Everyone's being hush-hush about how that's going to go, but I think that's going to be definitely worth grabbing the popcorn and cozying up.
You're right. I had the honor of interviewing Prince once. He really was such an incredible person. He was.
A true artist.
Okay, Katrina, we're going to be watching. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Maria.
Katrina Szish joining us there.